Let's take a walk through something that has been brewing beneath the surface. Who I am, why I created this channel, what I bring to the table, and my hopes and intentions for the future. So, stay a while and listen. I'm just a normal, everyday guy. Nothing special, one in billions. I work a normal 9 to 5 in IT. I've got a second job delivering pizzas just to make ends meet because, like a lot of people today, I'm in a stressful amount of student loan debt. Not to mention wanting to ever own a house or any land of my own. But I have been on my own journey recently, and if you've been feeling stuck lately, I've been there too. Most people ask themselves questions, but do you ever really get far enough to reach the intentions of them, or do you just stop at the question? Well, I say that it's time we start finding our own answers to the questions that we've been asking about ourselves. Up front, I'm someone who has long struggled with my own mental health, depressions, anxieties, and alongside of that, alcoholism. The digital world that we find ourselves living in is a crazy place, and I'm sure that many of us deal with issues of inadequacies, having a true purpose, finding real and meaningful connections with friends, family, and loved ones. And above all of that, for me personally at least, just having hope for a better tomorrow for the world, that I'll be happier in the future, that I'm not cursed to feel this way forever, and that change can happen and will happen. All I have to do is just put in the effort to get there. I have spent considerable time trying to get through all of this on my own, whether it be trying to change bad habits in my life or changing the way that I try to think to be more positive in any situation that I may encounter. And above all, just finally putting in effort to making changes in my life that will make me happier. I like to think that I can understand what people might be going through and how they may be feeling, because I've been in some very dark holes myself. I've had times where I just doom scroll in bed for a whole weekend, hunting for any hit of dopamine social media might offer. I've had long nights laying awake in bed, telling myself how worthless I am, how nothing that I do matters, and how I'll likely never really amount to anything in my life. Then, using substances to try and quiet that noise and forget about the things that I don't like about myself or about my life. But within the last 8 months or so, I've finally really started putting in work to reshape my outlook on everything. So, in my life recently, I've stopped drinking alcohol altogether. At the time of me recording this video, I am a little bit over 6 months sober from alcohol. Something that, in my own eyes, is kind of small. I mean, all I had to really do was not drink alcohol. It's as easy as that. But I'm proud that I have been able to stay committed and not just give in when it felt easy to. I won't lie to you. Months 2 through 5 were very difficult for me. I found myself wanting to drink, feeling left out, thinking of trying to just get back into it again, here and there, small amounts this time. Like I said many times before, But I committed. I committed to the long haul this time because I wanted to see if there would be any real noticeable change or difference in my life. And come month 6, I really have started to feel very different internally and really out of the blue, seemingly from nowhere. Uh, it just kind of hit me. I have this new motivation and drive to just do anything, to be more productive, to improve myself in mind and body, to create something. I consider myself someone who wants to improve. I want to be better, but have long lacked the motivation to follow through on any long-term changes in my life. The creation of this channel in itself has been very therapeutic for me. It's given me an outlet to learn new tools used in video editing, building up a new skill that I didn't have before, as well as just be a creative outlet for a lot of the things I find myself thinking and feeling on a day-to-day basis. I have a lot of fun creating these videos, so I figured I would dump all of this new motivation and drive that I have into YouTube and see what happens. I want to share the motivations and inspirations that I have found for myself with the internet, to try and add something into the space that isn't so negative and divisive. Some people just need a nudge or a reminder of what could be helpful habits, whether that be trying to remain positive in harsh circumstances that we can't control, trying to be more active, even if it's starting slow, eating healthier, paying attention to what we're actually putting into our bodies, or maybe it's just a reminder to reach out to a loved one today, to reach out to somebody, to be kind to the strangers that you interact with. There's this saying that you should be the change that you want to see in the world. And I feel as though I have been trying to live that motto more often, because I think that people would honestly be surprised the effects that you can have on others when you live by example. You have the power to show others that even if it's hard, it can be done. And you can inspire others to be better in their own lives, and that energy can spread like wildfire. Or maybe I just want to cut through all the noise of short form content and break the scrolling loop for somebody, to inspire them to get off of their phone and start working towards their goals again. In the future, I hope that I can have more meditative style of video, kind of just open thought. Um, Basically, I've been trying to change my overall outlook on life. I want to be more positive, look at the bright side, and maybe even smell the flowers more often. I've spent a lot of time thinking about how I can make changes to make myself feel better, but I often never acted on them, continuing my cycle. But this time, I'm going to do something different. Through the time that I've put into this channel, I've found myself wasting my time on my phone less, really listening to my thoughts and thinking on them more. I'll write them down in the moment so that I can come back to them again later. When I do, I ponder more on that thought again, and try to elaborate on it further and make a script for a video. When I'm editing that video, I'm constantly replaying this thought that I had over and over, which really helps to kind of ingrain these new ideas into my head and form a habit. So this creation process has been a lot of fun for me, and it's also given me a reason to sit with my thoughts and really meditate on them more. If I want to keep making videos for this channel, I have to do the work myself. I can't run from my thoughts anymore. I have to face them head on. And when I do, I want to share what I found with anyone listening. And I hope if anything that I discuss ever resonates with somebody, that they hold on to that. And if they have experiences that they've gone through, that they share them. You never know who might read your story and gather some strength from it. Now, personally, I finally feel as though I have a better understanding of my own wants and desires, and I'm finally able to listen to my own thoughts instead of drowning them out in a constant stream of just mindless content. So, again, my goal for these videos is to think out loud about things that I'm sure others and I want to improve on in life. And the conclusions that I may come to personally on my journey. But before that, I just felt as though some introductions were in order first, answering the who, what, and why that some people may have, and answering them for myself too. After answering those questions, I'll leave you with one. What's a small thing that you can do today that future you will thank you for, even if it's just starting a new habit? And I want to thank you, whoever's here, for walking this path with me today. And remember, don't go hollow now. I'll see you guys next time.